I am curious about God's instruction to Moses to grab the serpent by the tail. Why this instruction? Of course, we are not talking about real snakes. I understand symbolism is too susceptible to our wills, and I realize that this strange story in the Bible must have some other substantial meanings, like the Hebrew letter Vav, which is a connector. It makes me wonder, if we want to change something into something else, whether we should grab it by the tail. Being convinced that God has given us power to affect reality and our dream of life, I think here that the dream must be grabbed by the tail. Or if you are in trouble, the way out, dream out, must be grabbed by the tail. In practice, it means we must touch the template of the dream which still lives in the clouds, without substance. It is the idea of realness or actuality. In our minds, our still thoughts, we focus on the feeling of the wish or dream. Let's say I want to buy a nice house in a nice place. I focus, in stillness, in my mind, on the house, its picture, however vague, its feeling, more or less, with intention or deliberation. I feel it. I feel its realness. This is what I mean by touching it. Here, I do not feel the house as if it already is physical. Instead, and contrary to what one would suppose, I feel its dream state, but the realness of the dream state, I feel its origin, not its result. If we touch the house in its manifested state, then we are not touching the template. The two are different. I feel its template as though the template is real. I feel that the template exists. It is as though it is aware of me observing it. It looks at me and I look at it. And then, as though with my desire, I allow it to manifest. Jesus touched the fish before it multiplied. One may say, isn't it better to reject the world, reject all these dreams and houses, and look at the heavenly only? There is a power in living in seclusion, in constant prayer, but there is a power in living life in the here and now, in engagement of active life. Good overcomes evil, and living life in the here and now, in dominion in our point in space, overcomes evil. But, I suppose, each is called to his or her own. Let us be faithful to our calling.